Ignition sequence starts. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Hey everybody, this is the Digital Asset Investor, and I am eating flavored jelly beans. My 7-year-old just walked up to me with a bag of flavored jelly beans, and he tried to trick me into eating one of the nasty black ones. That's the black licorice. It's the most disgusting kind there are. But he did let me have some jelly beans, and so if I get as I eat these throughout this show, I'll tell you what the flavor is if I can put my finger on it. So I'm going to go ahead and pop one, and as we go through the news here, I'll let you know some of these different flavors. By the way, a little piece of trivia. Do you know which president jelly beans were his favorite candy? That would be Ronald Reagan. All right. So here's the market. Wait a minute. That's bubblegum flavor right there. Okay, so the market was going up a little bit earlier, and XRP's kind of just holding its own. Let me tell you what, this Bitcoin SV and Bitcoin Cash, I believe that these are the most manipulated digital assets that there are, and I stay clear of those. Okay, got this from Rob Licker. You can't make this stuff up. I wanted to show you this, Mr. B had tweeted this out, but Rob Licker made me aware of it. Check out the Davos X 2020 app if you want to follow the official Davos agenda. Also, I don't mind saying I love the app logo. You really can't make this stuff up, folks. I mean, look at that. That is really amazing. I don't really know what else to say. It's pretty unbelievable that that's what the Davos logo is. Okay. And then Leonidas, unannounced Brazilian bank running on Ripple. And this is Leonidas's website. For those of you that don't know, it's XRParcade.com. Go give him a follow on Twitter, and he's got one of the best websites in the XRP community. Unannounced Brazilian bank running on a Ripple page. Banco Tapazio, operating in the financial market since 2005, offers its clients, another jelly bean, offers its clients easy credit. Wait, what is that? I think that's strawberry. Offers its clients easy credit, foreign exchange, and investment solutions. It seems that Banco Tapazio's website operates a platform that has some relation to Ripple. Users or perhaps employees or testers can sign in and access whatever the bank is offering. And then he goes on to show you in here that the people from that bank were at Swell this year. And so maybe that they're either testing or maybe it's live. Okay. Michelle Vandenberg sent me this. Now, I showed you a video from this yesterday. This guy in the middle is Kim.com. He's like a genius programmer. He had started, what was the company called? Mega Uploads or something like that. He's a mega millionaire. He lives in New Zealand, but he's like a freedom guy. He's on the run from the governments, and they're after him and all this. or he's constantly in court cases with the federal government. Well, anyway, I showed you this video where Tone Vase was sitting there with him, and this guy literally looks over at Tone Vase, and he says to him, "It's more or less." He says, "It's not Bitcoin. Bitcoin is not fast enough for when the people come to crypto." More or less, he was saying they're going to go to the fastest, cheapest, most inexpensive thing that there is, and Tone Vase looked like he was the one to crawl under the table. So then Kim.com tweets this out. The numerous sites I created had over 1 billion users. I know what it takes to bring 1 billion users to crypto, and I'll have a role in making that happen. The time has come to bring crypto to the masses. The corrupt and outdated financial system has to go. I'm afraid what I'm eating right now is going to be a lemon. Yeah, just ate Just ate a lemon jelly bean. I'm not looking at these before I put them in my mouth. I'm trying to see if I can guess what they are. But lemon is one of the worst to me. Okay, I showed you this yesterday, and in this clip, Chris Larson, here you go. He talks about the fourth industrial revolution. Listen up.
And money with people and with each other and with companies. That just really opens up the scope of where our
Well, the thing just went out on me. Hold on a second. Let's see if we can get this going again. Oh, well. Bottom line is this.
economy is going. So
there we go.
We think this is sort of a key part of the puzzle of trying to make this fourth industrial revolution as, positive and productive for people.
Okay, so I went back and looked it up. The fourth industrial revolution was, as from what they said, it was a guy, Klaus something or other. I don't know if he wrote a book about it or if he announced it at Davos back in 2016, maybe both. But he called it the fourth industrial revolution. Now, Chris Larson brings that up. So I decided I would go. I was looking for, Davos, the World Economic Forum starts tomorrow, I believe, in Davos, Switzerland. So I was looking it up. And I accidentally pulled up Davos 2019 World Economic Forum. And right when I scrolled down, I see Globalization 4.0. We're in a new economic era. And then I scrolled down a little further, and it says Fourth Industrial Revolution right there. So the words mean things, folks, as I've said before. So then I said, well, this is 2019. Are they still talking about the Fourth Industrial Revolution? Pulled this up, Global Agenda, World Economic Forum, Annual Meeting 2020. Scroll down. In this regard, 4 global issues clearly stand out as urgent and important and will feature prominently on the agenda at the Annual Meeting 2020 in Davos. Go to number 3, how to govern the technologies driving the fourth industrial revolution so they benefit business and society while minimizing their risks to them. Okay? So, fourth industrial revolution, that's all that they seem to want to talk about. Fourth industrial revolution. So I typed in fourth industrial revolution Davos 2019. I wanted to see what popped up. What pops up is a panel discussion. It's being run by this Mark Benioff, and he's the chairman of Salesforce. So they posted this video on Salesforce's YouTube channel. The Fourth Industrial Revolution panel at Davos 2019. Now, they talked in this thing for a solid hour. And do you know what they talk when they're talking about the fourth industrial revolution, what they're talking about here? They talked about climate change for the entire hour. Well, you're probably asking yourself the same question that I have asked myself several times in this when it comes to this climate change dialogue going on with these financial arms of the government. What in the world does climate change have to do with finance? I mean, many of you have probably asked that same question. I have. Well, they spent an hour and they're talking about the fourth industrial revolution, and all they're talking about is climate change. So now this is just me talking. This is just my theory. I believe that Bitcoin, as you know, Bitcoin that's the revolution, right? That's what they all say. Well, if you're the governments of the world, and you have to combat the revolution with whether it be central bank digital currencies or digital currencies that are actually going to complement what the governments currently do. If you were going to combat that, in sales, you're not selling a product, you're selling emotion. You're selling emotionally, and that is how sales. The best salesman I've ever known, they're not selling you this phone. They're selling you emotionally on how this phone can change your life. I'm just using a phone as an example because I'm holding mine right now. But when I see climate change and they're commingling this with a discussion of how the fourth industrial revolution and which will be a major financial change in the world, especially where it goes with digital assets, that's what I'm seeing. So this is just me talking. If I were the powers that be that were running the world, and I saw Bitcoin as a threat and as a potential revolution, this is what I would sell. What I would sell emotionally is we do not want anything that is going to destroy our climate. And look at what Bitcoin does to our climate. It's all of the energy consumption and the this and the that. That is how it would be sold. That is what I think all this climate change talk with regard to the fourth industrial revolution. I think that everything is thought out and planned. I think that's what all the talk is about. And look who uses the least energy. That would be XRP. What a coincidence. And then I just wanted to show you this so you could go and you can check this out. Davos 2019, building a sustainable crypto architecture. This is just a video that I saw from last year's Davos. And as you get ready for tomorrow, it might be an interesting video to watch. I'm going to watch it tonight because I'm just a nerd like that. Okay, let me see what flavor this is. Oh no, another lemon? My son must have he must have taken all the good flavors. Lemon. Here, let me eat one more. See if we can. Well, that's butter popcorn right there. I can deal with that. Okay, Chinu Patel at Chinu Patel 29 sent me this. Important dates. January 20th. The 23rd EU announcement. 20th, that's the Christine Lagarde. 2024, Davos Ripple's going to be there. Brad Garlinghouse. 24th, USF FinTech. 28th, Singapore Payment Services, ACT effective. 28th to 29th, FinTech Paris. 31, Brexit can officially lock in with when Parliament resumes. Then in February, the 14th, China trade deal, QFS. 24th, DTCC Securities. FATF deadline, Iran. Interesting dates to look out for. Now, I don't think I mentioned it on this channel yet, but Peter Schiff yesterday had tweeted this out. I just lost all the Bitcoin I ever owned. My wallet got corrupted somehow, and my password is no longer valid. So now, not only is my Bitcoin intrinsically worthless, it has no market value either. I knew owning Bitcoin was a bad idea. I just never realized it was this bad. So Peter Schiff is watching his gold business be destroyed by Bitcoin prices soaring, or he sees it that way. He shouldn't see it that way. The way he should see it is that this is the perfect complement to his gold business, because that's what it really is. And eventually he'll figure it out if he hasn't already. But he's putting out this kind of garbage. I mean, and so anyway, what's funny is the guy who actually gave him the Bitcoin is Eric Voorhees. Eric Voorhees tweets today, he says, here's what happened. After debate in 2018, we went to dinner. Peter had never used Bitcoin before. I helped him set up wallet on his phone, Edge or BRD, told him to secure it if he ever held significant value on it, gave him $50. He forgot the password and never recorded the phrase. So he's correcting the record there. Sergeant Obi-Wan at Sergeant Obi-Wan sent me this. And this is a video. Basically, I'm not going to play this because this is a woman from the IMF who's basically telling all of the, she's talking to all the policymakers around the world and saying, basically, stay the course, keep printing your money. That'll keep things chugging along until they're not. But she's basically saying, you guys just keep printing your money, keep doing what you're doing, because they know there's no other way out. X-Men XRP at XRP33 sent me this. Analysts, 60% chance of Bitcoin ETF in 2020. I missed this. This is from January the 14th, and I missed this, but I just wanted to show you that headline. I'm not going to go into the article. It kind of speaks for itself. And finally, I want to show there are rumors abound that Uphold has some kind of announcement to the lifeboats. Green Eggs and Ham on Twitter had said something today, and I forgot to pull his tweet up. But he said that there was some kind of Uphold announcement that's coming. And Uphold has pinned this on the 16th on their Twitter feed. I don't know why we're getting things slow stopping here like this. Oh well. Okay, can't get it to finish, but really I think what that was is it really looked like a, let's see if it'll play out. So it looks like it's that thing you can do on Coinbase where you can swap your digital assets from one asset to the other. I don't know for sure what it is, but they're apparently coming out. They've apparently got some kind of announcement coming. I'm the digital asset investor. I'm not an investment advisor. This is for entertainment purposes only. I'm trying another jelly bean. Please subscribe and hit the like button and tell your friends and family. Tell your friends and family that this is cotton candy flavor that I'm eating. Thank you for listening.